All right, and the full team of commissioners now is present, and we will listen as they make their decision.
Okay, I call this parole hearing on Orenthal James Simpson back into order. Are we ready to vote, folks?
Chairman Bisbee, I'll start off. Mr. Simpson, you organized this crime in which 2 victims were robbed at gunpoint. It was a serious crime, and there was no excuse for it. You deserve to be sent to prison. You've been in prison now almost 9 years, the minimum amount imposed by the court. You have complied with the rules of the prison. You have programmed in an acceptable manner. You have no prior conviction of criminal activity. You are low risk to reoffend on our guidelines. You have community support and stable release plans. We've heard from you and from your victim. The question here, as with all parole hearings, is whether or not you have served enough time in prison on this case. Considering all of these factors, my vote is to grant your parole effective when eligible.
Thank you.
And I concur with Commissioner Korda and grant parole. And in addition, our decision, although difficult, is fair and just.
I concur with Commissioner Korda and agree to grant parole.
Mr. Simpson, before I cast my vote, I want to let you know that we believe that we're a fair board. We believe that we're a consistent board. I will let you know that that consistency also goes to parole. And we do not look kindly upon parole violations. And if I cast my vote to grant and it concludes the hearing, our expectation would be that you not violate even the simplest condition of parole. Having said that, I am prepared to cast a vote. I am prepared to ask the commissioners to set conditions. If that happens, we will produce an order sometime in the next 15 to 20 minutes that will be faxed to you or presented to you at the institution, and it will become a public record. So based on all of that, Mr. Simpson, I do vote to grant parole when eligible, and that will conclude this hearing.
Thank you.
A reaction not unlike one we saw in a Los Angeles courtroom in 1995. This one is not about guilt or innocence. This one is about O.J. Simpson being granted parole for a robbery, a 2007 robbery in Nevada. The 4 members of the present there in Carson City of the Nevada Parole Commission unanimous in their decision to grant parole.
And in the shadow of that 1995 double murder acquittal hangs over this case, if not legally, then as a practical matter. And as you mentioned, Lester, just the look on the face of O.J. Simpson today versus that moment right there when he learned that he would not be convicted for the murders of his ex-wife and her friend Ronald Goldman.